Good morning, YouTube. Right, I've just literally leapt out of the car. I'm holding the camera in my hand. Look at that. Not very often you see it like this, but that is just stunning. So I'm going to put you down because I'm going to grab as many shots as I can before it all disappears. Good morning, YouTube. Sorry for that rather rushed and crazy start to the video. But as I was driving in here, I saw that mist on the water. Excuse me. And I just had to jump out of the car and get a shot of that. That just looks so amazing, and it's quite a rare sight here too. So anyway, I've come all the way over to the other side of the reservoir. Let me see if I can show you where I am. So yeah, so I'm kind of, it's in like a little bit of a cove here where I am, and I've come down to the water's edge hoping to get some nice shots of these rocks with the water. Yeah, but yeah, beautiful morning, beautiful weather, lovely conditions. Yeah, when I arrived, that mist just looked amazing. So I'm just going to spin you around so you can see. That was that little peninsula there where the mist was covering it over. It just looked amazing. The mist is gone now, but yeah, really glad I caught that. Okay, I'm going to put all this lot down and see if I can frame up a shot of these rocks. Yeah, so I've just taken that shot from sort of with the camera down there, close to ground level, but I'm not happy about the horizon line. See, what I've got in the horizon line is those trees there, and I don't want that. I just want the water, the mist. There's still a little bit of mist left in the background. So what I'm going to do is raise the tripod up, angle the camera down into the rocks so that I can cut those trees out. Okay, so now that I've got the camera angled down, that looks much better because I've been able to cut out that horizon line now, those trees, and focus more on these rocks and the reflections that they're casting. Now I've got a polarizer on, which is getting rid of quite a lot of the glare, but we've still got some reflections, and we've still got a little bit of mist left. So yeah, quite pleased with that. Okay, so I'm just going to talk about technique I'm using here to overexpose. That's unusual for me, isn't it? I normally underexpose. Yeah, I'm actually overexposing for the water. Very often when people do long exposures, what they're aiming to do is get that sort of smooth look to the water. We don't need this here because the water's very still. There's barely a ripple in it. So it looks like a mirror, but by overexposing, what I'm doing is I'm giving the water a kind of a milky colour, if you like. It's whitening it out because it's covered in a very fine mist anyway. So what I'll do in post is I'll bring up the blacks so that the rocks look really prominent and the reflections of the rocks, but the water stays almost white. Right, so what I'm going to do now, we'll walk into these woods and see what else I can find. I hope you like those water shots of the rocks. Obviously you'll see them before I do, so you'll know whether they worked out or not. Right, I need to get on the footpath. Right, we're in a wooded area now, and trying to get down to the water's edge to see if I can find anything to photograph down there. It's quite nice in here, but it's a bit chaotic, and we're not quite proper into autumn yet, so everything's still pretty green. You never know. I might find something. Right, I'm going to make this my last shot for today, and then I'm going to head back to the car. Although it looks like really nice weather, it's actually pretty cold this morning. I'm going to switch sides because that's looking awful, all that glary. Terrible. There we go, that's better. Right, so for my last shot, I've got this row of, I'm not sure what kind of trees they are. I know they're made of wood, and they grow out the ground. That's about it. Anyway, they're all sort of sweeping over like that, forming arches. Endless row of arches leaning over to the water, which I think looks really nice. And they're all covered in a really nice sort of rich green moss as well. So I'll show you my composition. Right, so I'm at f11, ISO 50, third of a second, which is just over a stop under exposed, because up on the sort of left hand third of the frame there's quite a lot of highlights from the sky and the water. So focusing on the second tree in, it's getting a lovely bit of light now. And there we go. I'll take another one for look, because the light is changing as we speak. That's beautiful. Yeah, and I'm just going to take that exposure down a little bit more, because the sun's cut through quite a bit now. And that's that. Done. Right, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video and you like the images. Please leave a comment down below. Please give us a like, and if you want to see more, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.